Om Ganeshaya Nama. If you've come across this reading, then know that Spirit wants you to be here. I have some pre-shuffled decks here. I'm going to pull some cards, and these messages are going to be timeless. So you can watch them whenever. Share it with whoever you feel the urge to share, because Spirit wants you to share it with them so that they can receive the messages that are in this. This is all general energy, whatever needs to come through. Four of Swords. Someone needs to take a rest. You are not taking time out to be by yourself. You're not taking time out to be still. You're not meditating. You need to do this. You need to take time out because you are close to burnout and you need to pump the brakes. Nine of Swords. This is mental turmoil. Too many things running in your mind. Completely exhausted. It makes sense because the current atmosphere and the current astro weather, it's all about, it's quite overwhelming. There's a lot of Piscean activation happening, because of which there's a lot of messages coming in. Some of them are illusions, some of them are delusions, some of them are true psychic channeling. And it is confusing to find out what is what at this minute, but clarity is going to come soon. Right now, there's a huge Neptunian fog that you might be facing. And you can see in this, the person he's distraught. Even in the general tarot, in the original tarot, you're going to see the same thing. There's a woman with a face on her head. That's what it is. You could be having nightmares. You could be having trouble sleeping. And just know that it's all normal. Right now, the heaviness is a lot. So just relax and rest more. So now we've had two cards of swords. So there's a lot of mental activity, like being too much up in your head, too many things coming in. Maybe you need to reduce the consumption that you're doing of social media. And I know that one was for me, but and Six of Cups. So you need to look at after your inner child, do the things that bring you joy, do the hobbies that you like. And there might be a lot of messaging coming in relating to your childhood. Maybe you're working through traumas, or maybe you're doing therapy where all of this childhood triggers are coming up. And also, if you're facing certain issues right now, maybe with overwhelm, with anxiety, with nightmares, it has some connection with your childhood. So maybe bring that up the next therapy session with your therapist. Bring that up. And those who do not do therapy should do therapy. I would recommend everyone in the world to do therapy. There's two things. There's either your childhood issues coming up, or there is you exhausting yourself, or both. So you need to work that out and make sure that you find a solution to this. Lemuria, creating heaven on earth. It's happening. So first, how are you going to create heaven on earth? First, you're going to create heaven within yourself. Before heaven begins on earth and gets created on earth, you have to first create that within yourself. You have to work through your body, work with your mind, work with your soul. And when every individual starts creating a heaven within themselves, that's when the entire world is going to become heavenly. So it's asking you to work on yourself first and begin with it now. Just finding sanctuary, opening to your spiritual source. So this is a huge indication and huge push to take on practices of spiritual kind. That could be meditation, that could be mantra chanting, that could be listening to music that touches your soul, and music that has positive words and vibration that match with you. Make sure that the music you're listening to does not have overly aggressive, overly depressive words that are subconsciously affecting you and causing you anxiety and causing you that, because there could be catchy tunes. There are a lot of songs that are catchy, but they are extremely negative. And they have very low vibration words being used. And there's a lot of themes that are underlying that. And especially now, with the Pisces season coming up, it is going to be very important, because we are all going to become very absorbent of our environment, everything that is. You're going to be picking up on a lot of these subliminal messages that we continuously actually are, but during this time it's so much more. So you got to be really careful about what you're feeding up here. All right, then this. We'll see what astrological damage has been happening for you. I'll put 3 cards. Let's see. 3rd house, communication. You might want to check what planetary placements you have in the 3rd house. What planet is transiting to 3rd house? How is your 3rd house getting activated? Because there is something that is going on there where spirit is asking you to pay attention to. It could generally just be about communication. Now here, communication is not just about what you're talking to someone, but also about what you're taking in. Because majority of communication is all about absorbing and listening as well. So what are you taking in? What are your sources of communication? Like how are you consuming and giving? Next is North Node. Now this makes a lot of sense, exactly what I talked about, because the North Node right now is in Pisces, and there's a lot of planets in Pisces. The whole fog and Neptunian weather that we have right now astrologically, it's all in Pisces. So the North Node is the part where our soul is trying to move towards. So North Node is collectively for everyone moving through Pisces for the next 1.5 years. So the focus is towards spirituality. The focus is about healing. How are you doing that? And when a North Node activation happens, clearly there's also a South Node activation, because both of them work together. And South Node is in Virgo, where it's asking you to cut out all of the things that stress you out, all the things that make you obsessive and compulsive, the overworking, the critical nature, all of that needs to be let go of. And finally, Juno about partnership. So Juno is this asteroid that works on, that's related to partnerships, and it's a very healthy and a very friendly asteroid. So here it's focusing on how you can connect with people and how you can find out help through partnerships, through how can you improve your health through friendships, through a relationship, if you have a romantic relationship, and that, but also through developing a relationship with your own self, working on the relationship that you have with different things, and also a relationship with your mind, relationship with your body, relationship with your soul. So yeah, these are the messages. Hope it resonates. Take what resonates, let go of the